14 plus
15.
something is safe. And Gnome?
I rolled 16.
Safe. Right. We're going to do Alice. No, Hellkeep. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. This is what we roll for Hellkeep. Okay. And... Okay. So that's this many's. And we need this, so that one, and then it goes this way. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, that's handy for you guys. Anyway, so you all survived that. So maybe Alice. Okay, that's Alice. John is good. Doug. Okay, Doug tries to stand up on the stairs and falls again. So let's roll damage. And does he pass out? Okay. And then direction. Goes here and smashes into that door. And that's them. Oh, sorry. Alice. Alice goes into John. Let's see if John survives. Oh, how much damage does Alice take first? And then does John survive? John survives. Right. We're going to take a very quick break for 5-ish minutes because I need to pee again really badly. And we'll come back and we will hopefully see through this storm. Does anyone have any questions? Anything you want to mention they want to do this turn before I continue?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Right.
Right. Out of the storm.
Yeah, we'll be back for the storm. And we're back. All right, lads, be back.
I'm back. I'm Dad.
Hi, Dad. I'm back. Pleased to meet you. Cool. So, it is this round. I have moved the NPCs. It is the gnome. Not the gnome, the dwarf.
Aye, Captain. I mean, if I've grabbed the stuff and I'm confident that should be enough for the whole, then I'll.
Yeah, you only need one
underground.
plank. So
Yeah, sure.
you will, as you get to the stairs, you notice the gnome on the stairs too. You can stand in the same square, but you're not going to make it unless you do something else.
Okay, so he can't make it unless he rushes, and I can't make it further than there, assuming that I'm standing on that square.
Yeah, you're standing.
If I dash, which means I am going to just hand it to him and like ask him very politely to fix the hole over there, assuming he has spotted it, of course.
He has.
Yeah. It is a bit far away, but he should be there before me, and then I can come and help as soon as I get there.
No.
Obviously, I'm going to try and stop the bloody ship from sinking.
If you just got a better ship, you wouldn't have this issue, would you? You're 25 feet as a gnome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you dash? So the problem is you need an action to nail the thing in the wall. But you also need
Can he not dash as a bonus action since he's a rogue?
I can.
Is that a thing as a rogue?
It should. I believe it is, yeah.
I will tell you. I've got the book right here. Ooh.
I think that's a feat you have to pick.
No, cunning action should give you the ability to.
I can use dash, disengage, or hide. As
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I couldn't remember if it was that or I remember. I know you can use.
Wait. On each of your turns in combat.
We're counting this as combat. It's a non-combat combat, so that's why we're doing turnarounds. So that's fine.
Okay.
Because you're making it like the reason the whole point of that statement is you can't just go, well, I just moved twice as fast as him because I can. Like, you obviously, if you're walking or moving to an area, you can't do it. But if you're actively trying to do something, it's basically combat. And we're kind of in combat anyway. So that's fine. So yeah,
Okay.
you make there, and then you can start nailing the board. Just start nailing on it. So last week you were making something come, and this week you're nailing. You know.
Yep. What can I say? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna hammer the
Yep.
nails
I
into the board.
presume, by the way, you tell me if I'm wrong. Mr. Nuts is in your pocket.
Yeah, he's kind of with me. He's kind of just like in a funk.
Yeah. Well, it's a storm. It's the first storm you've had since you've been on the open sea. In a while. You might have had one in the past, but that's cool. Dwarf very smartly handed the stuff off. We did Hellkeep. We did John Doug. They're fine. Doug is fucked. Adran, you see in about a minute you're going to be out of this storm, or it's going to be manageable weather again. Southwest, so I presume you hold.
Keep sailing.
You hold till your end.
Yar.
Cool. So
We hold.
everyone, dexterity saving throws again.
Aye, aye, Captain. That's a 30-20. That's not a 30-20, but that's a 20.
Natural 20, nice.
Huddle through the stormy waters.
Adran, you're good.
14.
I rolled 17.
You're good. Don't even 17 plus stuff. You're good. Alice,
Who the
grand.
fuck is Alice?
John, grand. Hellkeep, waking up. Doug, waking up. Yeah. So end of last round, you repair that board. The sea, everything seems to be getting settled down. It's more manageable. You know, you've dropped the sails, so you're not rocking as much. You get out of the storm. You've now finished the storm. Basically, encounter over. You've checked the ship over. I presume the dwarf is going to check, or Eberus is going to check to make sure his brews are good. The gnome.
No, because I trust in my brew. I trust in my abilities earlier, so I'm going to check on Hellkeep.
Okay, perfect.
Or trying to, at least.
Perfect. Let me bring that on screen. Perfect. I will get to that then in a second. Gnome, you're going to finish fixing that then for a second. Dwarf, you notice you sent Hellkeep to the bed. So you go up and you see him semi-conscious on the ground. Oh, there's no round order anymore. The storm's over.
Okay.
He is semi-conscious on the ground. He's like underneath the stair, underneath the. It's like a
I
play
am
card
assuming
area.
I'm currently taller than him, so I kneel down and hey, buddy, how you doing?
And he goes, "Oh, my head! I fell over and smashed my head against that wall." And you can see a bit of blood coming from like the edge of like where the horns attached to his head. There's like blood dripping from one of them.
I mean, I don't want to do a medical check because, well, I mean, I assume he's fine since he's talking and breathing and like engaging in conversation. So, oh, don't worry, buddy, you'll be all right.
You do the same pat down you did to him when
Of
he
course
was.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so that's what you wanted to check up. He's conscious though. He's awake. He just seems like he fell, hit his head, and you can actually see, like one of the hammocks over here. It's like got a rip in it. No one was sleeping in this one anyway, and like there's a thud. Like there's a clear. It's discolored in a particular area here, not damaged, but when it's damp, it's a certain color, and when it's hit, it's another color. Like you can tell he like hit his head off the wall here. Gnome, Adran, I'm assuming you're trying to get it completely calm waters. You're trying to just keep moving, yeah?
Yar.
Yeah, so I presume that's what you're doing.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Gnome, besides repairing that, is what would be your next port of like importance?
I don't know, just making sure I'm okay.
Cool. Grand. I was hoping you'd say something similar to that. So, you sail through the storm. Everyone is somewhat A-okay. 3 people technically took damage. Adran, when you got flung off, you took damage, obviously, and you hit your head, but not too bad. You wake up. Doug, took some damage, and Hellkeep knocked himself out. So he got a bit concussed, but he'll be fine in a while. You've sailed through the storm. You can see the Isle of Sands on the horizon. We're fast forwarding like 12 hours because there's no point. You went through the storm and there's nothing else of importance. And I know it's early, but I don't see the point on us. Unless someone has a point they want to make, and that's what I want to get to now. I'm going to end before we get to the Isle of Sands, or as you approach the Isle of Sands, so we can do the Isle of Sands next week, if that makes sense. Unless anyone has any objections.
No, I don't have any objections. I'm cool with that.
Eberus?
Nope, sounds good to
No,
me.
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yep.
Just continue.
Yep, so
It's,
when you get to, you can see the Isle of Sands on the horizon. Adran, being captain, you are on the east coast, because you're heading from the west, to the Isle of Sands. You do not know where you are going except for the map, which hopefully you can see. So this is the map. You're the west side. This map looks like it's on the east side. So would you go around the island or not?
No.
So you're going to go onto the west side?
No, we'll land and find a dock on the east side of the island.
So you're going to move your way
ask
around.
What's going on?
What do you mean, what's going on? What?
Well, we'll go there and ask what's going on. How's the place doing? Everyone all right?
Okay.
Any unfortunate storms we found, and then we'll ask them what's the quickest way
Doug
to get out
gets
of the
on
island.
his knees and praises how well you managed the storm. Hellkeep needs a couple hours to like rest his concussion. He's kind of coming in and out of consciousness. He hit his head pretty hard. Also, I'm gonna send, or not send, but remind me over the week. I need to tell the gnome more information about what happened during the storm or after the storm, should I say. Like, you did something during the storm, you checked your stuff, and I want to give you information about what happened after the storm. Dwarf, nothing really of event happened during or after the storm. I was going to double check that. You are that first statement I said, the 90% ish. You're a little bit less 90. It's closer to like, no, it's correct. If you remember that, you can ask me afterwards and I'll fill in the blanks. And you have
Well, surely if I have 10% extra, I can like take a taste of it.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm stating you were 90% and now you're more than 90% sure. And
right.
I'll write you some. You've learned you've come up during the storm, especially afterwards. You've now come up with 2 or 3 more of the other half of your statement I told you. But yeah, that's basically it. You'll swing around to the east side of the island, and I will have a dock and I'll have some stuff for next week. I don't want to start something that's irrelevant or will either continue on for next week. I'd rather just have a dock and we can start some proper RPing for next week, if that makes sense. And we will end here and we will do our normal shoutouts, starting with Funky.
Not a lot really. As I say, I won't be online this weekend for personal reasons.
Unfortunately, you forgot the unfortunate bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I've been playing a lot of Empyrean actually, and I really like it. Playing with you guys, we've got a server, which anyone can come and join if they want to. I'll probably be playing that next week online during the streams.
That's the spaceship building game.
Well, it's not really a spaceship building game. Yes, you can build spaceships in it, but it's a huge game.
Well, yeah, but that's all I see you and Sky doing it. I get very confused, and there's too much going on for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's not. I don't have time to sink time in games.
Yeah, you have to build a spaceship, basically.
Yeah.
It's you start on a planet you've got to go and find, and that starting planet has, your common resources, iron, copper, stuff like that, and then you've got to use that to build a basic spaceship to get to places like the moon and the asteroids around your base, to get the more exotic materials, to be able to build like warp drives and things like that, and then you can go to other places and get even more exotic materials and build more exotic stuff. And there's a whole story and the quest lines and missions to follow, and I think there's about 7 or 8 different in-game factions and stuff as well. And as I say, it's a private server but public at the same time. Like there's no password on it, so anyone who wants to join is more than welcome to come and play.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been enjoying that a lot, so I'll probably play that next week. We'll see how it goes.
And the Wizard.
Yar.
Interesting week. You've had a lot to do and not knowing what to do. Being the standard
I've had
wizard.
nothing to do, and that's exactly the problem.
Well, in real life, yeah, but no, you've
I
lots
have
to
had
do.
nothing
Just
to do, and that's
life.
exactly the problem. But yeah, should be back. Hopefully, streaming game dev next week. Assuming I'm not stuck in a creative hole.
Oh.
So hopefully, yeah, hopefully more game dev streams Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Hopefully, I do like them. I do enjoy them.
Yeah, I just need to have less of a creative block. Part of me, I mean, Penguins is still cool, but I haven't had the energy to do the procedural generator.
Yeah,
And
which is the large portion of that game, and there's no point of rushing it and doing it wrong, then spending your time and
no,
right.
it almost works, and then I broke it again. And I just haven't had the energy. I don't know why. Having time off and like you'd figure that in time off people would have energy.
Nah, it's the heat. We've only just finished it. We've only just finished Heat Wave, and I found the Heat Wave impossible to work.
We've got another one coming up soon.
No, don't tell me that. I've got a few days lag behind you.
Giving you a heads up before it hits. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird week. Just sleeping a lot. I have been playing a lot of the New World beta lately. As I said, I have been quite enjoying that. But I have stopped myself playing it, I think, so I don't end up spoiling the game on release. There's only so much of it you can play before. I've just done the main storyline. Yeah. I think I hit a level gate at 40. Like I can't do the next bit before I get to 40. So I was like, you know what? I'll just wait at 37 before I continue with the story at 40. I won't spoil any of the game. But
Makes sense.
There is a level gate at 40. So yeah, I can't do any more until then. I think I might play a bit of it. I don't know, but I've been playing a hell of a lot of it. Been all right. That's what I've been doing this past week. Been just taking some chill time.
Makes sense.
I need to stop chilling.
It's just you need to come up with a plan, structure it. Like the hardest thing I found was when I finished college, the first 6 months. Well, technically I was on in J1. When I came back from my J1, it was finding structure in my life. Like when you don't have things to do, every day becomes a Saturday. You sleep till 12 or 1 o'clock, and then 1 o'clock becomes 2 o'clock, and 2 o'clock becomes 3 o'clock, and you get nothing done. But no, you'll get there. Like we've all been there, it's normal. But I believe in you. You do a lot of game devs as well. Like you're only just finished really a week ago, and you need to time off. You need to think, reflect, plan.
Well, technically, my course ended on the 1st of July, but
yeah, but you did all your course editing, and you were doing all your game jams. The game jams are work. Like that is learning. That's actual practical work.
The game jams were done before the course ended. I think anyway.
No, one of them was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that was
the really cool one that you didn't actually do on stream.
The Mario AI one. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
And Lucky, been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't seen you streaming. I'm missing my I used to tell you every day. How are you, my pastry, or how's it feel to be a pastry? And that's just missing. I'm just missing him from my life.
Yeah, but that was back in uni days, back when I had less time but more energy to do shit. I guess.
I understand.
I need my head to get into the right place first, and that's going to take some time.
Understandable. Same with Vulcan. It is hard.
It's just about getting over that drought, That's the tough part.
Yeah. Nothing you want to promote now?
Not really, not currently. No.
Cool. Well then we'll leave it there, lads. And next week, hopefully, we're back into. We have left the crew fix, and we're now heading to the island. I will be sending the lads some stuff. We're gonna those 2 or 3 days to go around the island, hence the 7 days in total. They will narrate, but they will know more about that off stream. I'll give them a week to plan it. They can tell us, and we will start from docking on a beach on the east side of the Isle of Sands from next week.
Can we have a port instead?
No, there's no. Well, you can look for a port, but
Yeah, no point talking on a beach.
you
Any
can look
port
for
in
a
a
port.
storm.
And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.